Warning: the following footage is from an in-development build of Battlebit and is work in progress. Everything is subject to change. What's going on? My name is FreerunnerX10 and welcome to a brand new video. This is a little bit of a demo of Battlebit. Essentially, Mr. Okidoki uploaded a brand new build to Steam which doesn't have multiplayer. It's sort of a single player test where you're sort of stuck to the ground. You can lean, you can shoot, you can reload, you can do all of the fancy things that Battlebit is known for. And honestly, the game is feeling really good. It's feeling like a almost finished FPS project in terms of like being able to lean, being able to like jiggle peek, audio as well. That's me jumping, running, walking, crouch walking. It's really starting to come together. Now, obviously there hasn't been a test in a while. I haven't uploaded Battlebit in a while because the game's been under a lot of redevelopment, and we'll see how that translates to an actual online multiplayer match, but it's looking pretty good. You can see like a new site here, and also using scroll I can change what sort of material I'm on. So if I scroll up, I can go to dirt and then scroll up again. I'm on grass, then gravel, then ice, then metal, then mud, then snow, water, wood wobble. That's cool. And there's some of the sounds in the game for like movement, which I think is pretty cool. And then the leaning, and then I can scroll and I can change the site and then scroll again, and then I'm on a canted site. Honestly, feels really good. Fluid, nice, and polished, really. I mean, I can't wait to actually try this out on like a proper multiplayer map with other online players. It's looking very promising. A lot of the updates have obviously taken time to implement into the game, but it looks like it's coming along very nicely. The ability to seamlessly sort of change between scopes like this is pretty cool. Obviously, I'm changing the audio, which you can hear when I'm running, because this is obviously a test sort of map, but that's pretty cool. You can use the scroll wheel to change between sites on the fly. So if somebody catches you off guard, they run around a corner and you want to sort of like kill them quickly, you can scroll up and then spray, which I think is pretty cool. So they're like, this is a big magnification, so you lose track of them, scroll up, and then you can sort of adjust and spray them, which I think is pretty neat. Honestly, there's a lot of cool stuff here, so I'm excited to see where this goes. Leaning has sort of changed. You put your gun away now when you're against objects, which is a mechanic I'm not fond of in PUBG, but if you're trying to make a sort of realistic game, it's something that does happen. You know, if you're gonna run against an object, you're gonna have your gun fold in on you. Like it would be kind of silly if you could have your gun fully out and then poke it through a wall and shoot someone. So I think that's pretty cool. Lots of cool mechanics hopefully are going to make the way into this game. Vaulting as well. You can sort of do a vault here. Doesn't make any sound. But yeah, all in all, it seems pretty cool. I'm actually excited. So something that I didn't see, which is part of this build, which was pointed out to me by Mr. Okidoki, is the fact that there isn't just vaulting anymore. Like this is vaulting. This is a standard vault you can sort of shoot with by pressing V, but you can sort of do a medium climb now with B. So that's a medium climb. And then you can do a climb high with N. You put your gun away and you can't shoot then. So that's how you, I guess, climb over like huge walls, which I think is pretty cool. And then you can sort of do a medium climb and shoot, and then you can just do a normal vault and shoot, which I think is pretty cool. You can also vault. You can't like ADS when vaulting, which is fair enough. Like if you're vaulting, you're probably going to be hip firing anyway. But I think that's pretty cool. There's not really that many games that have like different stages of vaulting. I think the only game that I can think of that is something like that would be PUBG. You've got sort of like different types of vaults depending on the height of the object, and then you've got like a ledge grab and a climb. And it seems like Battlebit allows you to do that on your terms. You can choose what you want to do in certain situations, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, that's something that I wasn't paying attention to, but is part of the game now, which is cool. So different vaulting. You've got a low vault with V, normal vault, which you can shoot with. You've got a medium climb with B, which is for higher objects. And then you've got N, which is a high climb, which you put your gun away and you climb up and pull yourself up onto something. Something else that is pretty cool is you can actually reload, switch weapons, reload on the other weapon, switch back, and without pressing a button, your character will finish the reload on the primary, and then you switch back to the secondary and will finish the reload on the secondary. So you can sort of like reload on the fly and not have to worry about whether your gun's going to reload or not, which I think is pretty cool as well. That's a nice little feature. So yeah, you can change your weapon pretty much at any time. Say if you're in the middle of a reload and you have the time to switch to your pistol, you can go ahead and do that. So say you want to reload, there's a guy coming, switch to your pistol, John Wick him, switch back, reload your gun. Pretty neat. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. See where this goes. Like, this is just obviously a test for audio and feeling of the game, but yeah, Battlebit is looking amazing. This is just a single player like sort of tech demo, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes in the future for actual proper updates when the game gets sort of recompiled back into its own thing where you know, you can play multiplayer with other people, which I think is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. That's pretty much it for this sort of test video. Taking a look at the one of the latest builds, which has different audio and the new sort of like FPS mechanics in terms of like leaning is a lot better. The gun like going away when you're like close to a wall, that kind of thing. Really, really awesome. Really, really cool. Super excited. Now, before I end this video, like I said in the beginning, I want to make sure that everyone is clear that this is a development build. Things are subject to change. There are a lot of work that has gone into redeveloping Battlebit, and it is still not ready, and it's going to take time for Mr. Okidoki to make Battlebit basically the best FPS he can, and so far he's made a lot of progress in those regards, so hopefully in the near future, we'll see more and more development updates in the Battlebit Discord, which if you haven't joined, it's linked in the description below. I recommend you go ahead and do so you can stay up to date on Battlebit, all the latest news, all of the development updates, and then you get to see when the game is able to be tested and maybe get a key so you can test it on Steam. But I am excited for the future of Battlebit. I don't know anything other than this test build, so hopefully we get some more news in the future, but it is looking promising. I'm very excited. Don't ask me questions because I don't know anything. This is all I've got to experience in the most recent update. So this is like 3 months of development time, and it's looking great. That's all I can say, really. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did in fact enjoy this video, then don't forget to leave a like. Unfortunately, if you didn't enjoy this video, there's always a dislike button. And as always, if you'd like to see more content like this or more content by me, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you in my next video.